Hey, how are you? SliceofOtaku, and Steven is the new leader of the Crystal Gems. After 5 seasons, we now have Steven finally walking down the leadership path, and I'm really excited. The Pink Diamond revelation truly shook the team to its core, and as a result, many things have changed. With the story and moralities of Rose Quartz for the most part being a facade, the direction and principles to which the Crystal Gems have abided by for thousands of years are now in question and have been in question. For a very long time now, the Crystal Gems have been both docile and indifferent to various subjects, much to my frustration, as many of you have seen in past videos. But a lot of that was structured around that which they were built upon. The seemingly never-ending cesspool of secrecy teeming within the narrative that we've pretty much come to expect at this point may partially have the secretive nature of Rose Quartz to blame. Don't let this recent childish innocent stuff fool you. Pink Diamond was undoubtedly a genius. So many of the things that she did had a backdoor or underlying secret. And so to finally be moving on and away from that is a tremendous step forwards. Now, as for the direction Steven will be taking us in, as their new leader, we've already gotten some sort of a taste. The freeing and re-establishment of Bismuth on the Crystal Gem team, the Diamond reunion, and corruption-based progress. Each of these achievements or objectives have come to be in a matter of 3 episodes, which is wild considering how tremendous their implications may stand to be, which I suppose may also be attributed to the rushed pacing of the reunited episode, but we will cover that in another video entirely, so yeah. Now, to me, one of the great things about this topic of discussion is how supported it is by recent dialogue. We have Bismuth exclaiming that Steven is the only thing keeping the Crystal Gems together, that he took a broken team and made them stronger. They needed someone to look to in their time of crisis, and they found Steven. When fighting against Blue Diamond, Amethyst and Pearl called out to Steven for direction, which is such a big change from everything we've come to expect. I mean, just look back on episodes like The Return to see the difference. Steven's declaration, "We are the Crystal Gems," was a direct contrast to that of Rose Quartz spreading the very same message. Now that we've come to terms with who Rose Quartz truly was, we can move beyond her. No longer do we look to her as perfect and something worth striving to be like, but rather something to strive to go beyond and be better than. Because undoubtedly many of the messages perpetuated by Rose Quartz were incredible, but coming from such a controversial and untrustworthy source, they instantly lose value. But coming from Steven, they can finally be genuine and flourish. Now, in terms of combat proficiency, Steven has a very long road ahead still. He is certainly a competent combatant, but his strategy and mastery over the diverse pool of abilities at his disposal are lacking. And to be fair, he was oddly capable during Reunited, but once again that ties into pacing inconsistencies that we will go over in another video. It's taken a very long time for this leadership development to occur, but I'm just glad that we're finally doing it, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here. Because with the Diamonds no longer being hostile, the future is just one big question mark. But let me know how you feel about Steven's new position in the comments. I'm actually not home at the moment, so if this video sounds slightly different, then that's why. I'm using some new portable equipment while I'm in New York for a few more days, up until I head to California for San Diego Comic-Con. More on that soon. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching and have an awesome day. I love you.
Think of me, I could do without